Took a swing at a wrecking ball, and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within. Oh, I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. A lie. No, don't wanna live a lie. Live a lie. Ooh, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
Never reminded, never taking whatever you told me. I know what I could be, making emotion paintable and so tell me, is this what you made me? I'm the storm that meets the moon. I'm the sun that will not move. Do you think you
fall back in love with the old school kind of, like, it's so basic that we overthink it, and you know, I'm kind of glad that it kind of reset everything and reset all the different exercises that I kind of overlooked because of all the other machines that are in the gym these days. So yeah, we do bent over rows, and it's a great mass builder. Full body movement basically. I mean, you're holding your legs, have to hold it in place, your lower back is engaged, core, everything. So it's pretty good movement. I'm going to be pulling towards my hips. I'm not going to be pulling it up towards my chest. I'm going to be pulling towards my hips. I want to hit more lats. That's my main focus. So yeah, we've made a few changes. Got the white wall instead of the pink. We rearranged a couple things. My dad made these for me. Concrete homemade weights. They're about 30 pounds each. So that's my setup for this quarantine. Not much has changed since my last video other than the gym down here. It's a lot nicer down here now with the white wall. And we actually been clearing out a lot of the basement here. I found this bench from the last video. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit. And then I like it because it's got the leg extension and the hand curl. So it proved to be too valuable to leave sitting. So yeah, dug that out. Pull up bars there into the ceiling of the basement. Kind of put these here to kind of stop it from falling forward and killing me. So yeah, trying to maintain muscle mass. You're gonna lose strength, but you can maintain muscle mass and even possibly continue to gain. As long as you have a little bit of equipment, you might be able to do that. I've been sore pretty much after every workout. And yeah, so basically I'm just trying to lift as heavy as I can. That way I'm able to keep my muscle mass rather than just doing these lightweight circuit things that you see on the Instagram a lot. I mean, that's not really gonna help you maintain size. It's gonna help you burn calories, and you're gonna get better cardio endurance, but you're not gonna maintain size. You need to be still doing resistance training. You still need to be lifting weights, and you need to try and lift as similar as you were before to maintain the size, as well as diet. That's why I was currently going to go on a diet for summer. Kind of do like a whole series on here, but yeah, now we're all stuck in quarantine, and I want to be in a surplus. That way I can ensure that I keep all the size that I've worked so hard up until now to keep, rather than just go on a cut just to see how I look, because more likely I'm going to be losing size, especially if I'm not able to lift the same amount of weight and the same manner as I used to with all the different machines, cables, and whatnot. So that's why I've chose to stay in a surplus. I'm still like 205, maintaining that weight, and just trying to make sure I get a good amount of protein in, a little bit more than a gram per body weight. During this quarantine, you want to make sure that we keep everything we worked hard to get up until now. So good diet, high protein, surplus, lift weights, not just cardio. Make sure you're lifting weights, and lifting is similar as you were before this whole thing. So, and lifting as heavy as you can with what you got, and finding ways to be creative. So I guess that's four tips. So find ways to be creative into making a certain exercise harder if you don't have enough weight. Like, for example, bench press. If you don't have enough weight, or you don't have a heavy enough dumbbell, a way to make an exercise harder is to eliminate leg drive. So if you want to make the bench press harder because you don't have enough weight, a way to do that is to put your feet up on the bench or lift them up in the air off the ground. That way you're eliminating your leg drive, and it's putting more stress on, or more emphasis on, your chest. So it has to work a lot harder to push that weight up versus if you had leg drag to help you. Just little things like that. Just try to stay creative and positive throughout the whole thing, and you'll come out with the same muscle mass and maybe even a little bit bigger. So, I mean, you might be able to learn a few things about free weights, and a lot of things we take for granted are the machines. You know, you just sit on it and you just work out versus actually having to think and get creative with the exercise with a barbell or a dumbbell. So in that way, I kind of like working out like this. Kind of takes me back to when I first started and kind of old school kind of way. Yeah. So those are the 4 things that I would suggest you to do if you're struggling to, or you're worried about losing your size. Yeah, those are kind of things that I'm doing in my training. And I've been taking at least a rest day every week. But other than that, I've been pretty consistent at training. And yeah, I'm just doing a whole lot of reps too, a lot of sets. Just trying to completely exhaust every exercise I do and just pump as much as I can out of that particular movement, and just hope that, you know, I don't have a lot of variety of exercises, but I can utilize the one exercise and really push it to its limit and get the most out of it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. About 9 o'clock, 9:30, and hope everyone's safe and staying positive through this quarantine, and